Hey, Dusty, I got some a little bit of wisdom to drop on you, Dave, and anybody else unfortunate enough to be listening.
I will never say no to a good whiz. Hit me
All
up.
right. Okay, let's do it. Sometimes in life, you wash the spoon, but sometimes the spoon washes you.
What if it's like a ladle?
It's even worse, man. I got my whole dick soaked. The ladle.
I really liked the pizza from O'Malley's.
Oh my dude, it was good pizza.
Okay,
People talk shit because it's like it's bar pizza, but it was good.
Dude, shout out Peter Delyanka. Remember him? He got
Danyalka?
Yeah, he got drunk and his pizza. This guy was. We were talking and he was holding his pizza, and this guy just walked by and was like, "Ugh," and it knocked the pizza upside, or face down. And then a car ran over it.
Oh, my God.
And then Peter ate it.
Oh, I believe
It's like, you're the fucking coolest guy I've ever known, dude. That was awesome.
38-second rule.
Michelin tire rule.
Say, we're all breathing in brake dust particles anyways. What's the difference?
He was like, it's not that bad.
Actually gives us some fiber.
Yeah.
Those little gravel bits in it.
Yeah. Or you know how tires have wire kind of in it? He's like, I have a wire in my mouth. This is great.
See, I'd rather have micro rubber than microplastic in my body. Because it's flexible, you know?
Yeah.
Plastics are so rigid. And
dude, I don't know.
block your arteries
We've
really bad.
talked about this, and it's like, let it flow. Let it flow. The microplastics is like lava running through my veins, dude. I'm fucking.
Where do you think I get all my power?
I was gonna say, can we at least weaponize them somehow? Make them do some work in there.
Yeah, do something.
You should be able to shoot them out of your fingers. Or
Yeah.
I'm just saying, scrape the hard shit off the walls of my arteries. You know,
yeah. But it's actually, it works the opposite.
Yeah.
You know how when you put marinara sauce in plastic, it just sticks on the side. That's why my arteries are clogged.
They're the same color as if you leave spaghetti in Tupperware for too long,
Dude.
and then try to wash it out. You're never getting that red out.
Dan, you told me one time that Nicole told you if you wash it and then you put it in the sun, that the sun will bake away the redness.
wow.
Yeah, you told me
He's
that.
I told you.
Yeah, Dan told me that.
I mean, that makes sense because the sun destroys everything that it fucking touches. So.
I was just thinking that driving here.
Yeah.
Man, when you're going down fucking Kimball,
Oh, dude.
and I'm like, you know what?
This time of day, yeah,
Oh.
it's a fucking nightmare. It's
And
like,
I'm
I hope I don't hit anybody.
I just hope no one stops suddenly in front of me. Or it's just this sounds like a stoner thought, but the sun is so far away. And it is so fucking bright and fucking terrible at the same time, man. That's crazy to me, dude.
I was watching this thing earlier. They were talking about how Beetlejuice is going to explode sometime.
Oh.
I don't know when they said when it's going to happen, but we'll be able to see it if
yeah.
people are still around. Like I said, I don't know. I didn't stick around long enough to see it'll be in 100 years or whatever.
Oh no, it's one of those things where it's going to happen soon, but soon in this case is within 100,000, 250,000 years.
Yeah,
Because if you really measure the
In the
world,
grand scheme
But
of
it could
God.
happen tomorrow.
fuck off, all right?
We're actually the last 27 seconds.
yeah, I
Yeah,
go,
that's
no.
But anyway,
no.
they were comparing Beetlejuice to different sun, and they compared it to if they put Beetlejuice right where our sun is, it would go into past the orbit of Jupiter.
Whoa.
So we would not fucking be here. Our sun is so tiny compared to it,
teeny tiny.
and yet it still fucking gets right in your eyes,
Dude.
and ruins your whole life.
It ruins everything for at least 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Or when that first sunburn that you get, when you shouldn't get a sunburn, and you're like, God damn, I'm pasty.
It's coming up, dude. It could have happened today.
Dude, last weekend I went fishing for an hour and a half. And I was like, God, I'm going to get a sunburn. This is sad, man. The sun is not even that hot, but I'm baking.
It's the spring game for me every year.
Ooh.
Whenever you go to the spring game, I just forget sunscreen and
Yep. Watch.
I would say maybe you'll remember it this year, but we all know you won't.
No.
And wait, are we not doing those
We're
anymore?
not doing them no more.
That was a Snyder
man.
thing, right?
Yeah, like the new school guys have put those to bed, man.
Yeah, the
Spring-
NIL era is like, nah,
No way, pal.
No.
I'm not doing that.
my body is a moneymaker. I'm
That's
not
right.
risking it for fucking.
No, I'm gonna risk it for a can of Campbell's soup.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude. So
get me a Lamborghini.
yeah,
Make it purple.
which was rad.
The car was, but the payout wasn't. Like we didn't get much back on that investment.
Damn, don't
Just
hurt.
saying. Anyway,
Coach Tang's purple Cadillac Escalade just went up for sale, I guess.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Long MacArthur,
Yeah,
right?
I
Yeah,
think it's probably
Long-
gone by now. But
They were like, eh.
there was somebody who was super petty about it too. Like, fuck that! I want that car. Like, I'm gonna take that shit. He doesn't.
And wrecked it.
Yeah.
just like
Yeah, they probably burned
Right
it.
away.
Like,
No.
That's what I was thinking. Like the whole lavender thing was kind of a Tang era situation. I wonder if like lavender, the K-State lavender, is going to kind of go away now a little bit.
kind of hope it does.
We need
I
something
do too.
aggressive.
I know. I like dark, deep
I thought it
purple.
looked ugly as shit on TV.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
for
like
sure.
it. I don't like it. I'm not a
Yeah.
fan.
I mean, it's you know, it's to me, it's one of those things where like, isn't there like some psychology behind the colors teams wear, like where red teams are always like
Yeah.
super fucking aggressive, and like
Yeah.
black teams are like that wear black are like super like organized and stuff.
Yes.
Like
Not the Raiders.
like the Nazis.
Not the Raiders. Yeah, like the Stormtroopers.
Yeah.
My thing was like for baseball. I always thought, do you remember the Marlins? When the Florida Marlins first started, they had helmets that were like aqua blue. And at the time, people were like, oh, God. But looking back, you're like, those are kind of cool. I want K-State baseball to have lavender helmets. I think that would look really cool.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that would be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
That's a good use of
I
it,
think
yeah.
that shit would look really
But
cool.
that should be the only lavender that they use.
Yeah, they do this thing. It does look kind of neat. It says like in dark purple cats, like here, and then they have stripes, and it's like dark purple in lavender and gray,
Oh,
and
okay.
those kind of look cool.
Yeah.
Those do look cool, but it's the lavender like quarter zips and shit. I'm like, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Dude. I'm over it.
It would have worked like swimmingly if they'd won more games.
Like more than fucking 12. God damn.
And I still wouldn't buy any because I just don't like lavender.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy none.
And it's not even like a manly thing. I just don't like the color.
yeah, I want to buy.
I wear pink.
Yeah.
I have no problem
Yeah.
with
Real
that. But I
men
don't-
wear
But
pink.
I don't
Absolutely.
want to wear lavender.
No.
Actually, I take that back. I had a lavender dress shirt that I wore the fuck out of.
Yeah,
When I didn't even have to dress up. So
and so no one was like, "Hey, Grimace."
yeah.
Somebody called me Grimace one time, and I was like, first of all, Grimace is a little darker purple. Okay, you fucker. And
I take that
secondly,
as a compliment.
yeah,
man.
well,
Grimace is awesome.
I was like, I'll never wear that again.
Seriously.
Fuck. Speaking of how amazing we all are, how are you, gang?
I burned myself today.
Whoa,
I not on purpose either, so don't call any of the hotlines or anything.
like Cape Fear.
Burning yourself is not something I typically put with self-harm for some reason. I don't
Oh,
think a lot of people
shit.
choose that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, there's like infections you got to deal
Yeah.
with and shit.
Yeah,
it's just too
yeah,
much
yeah.
work. It's
Yeah.
just the little cuts. Not that we're giving
Wait,
advice.
no.
Okay, anyway.
And-
Skip
and-
that part.
It's just, yeah, the trouble to attention ratio that
Yeah.
you get
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
not good.
It's like you burned yourself, you dumbass. You cut
Yeah,
yourself. What's wrong?
I'll never do it again.
But we on certain days at my job, we have a little popcorn machine that we make
Oh,
popcorn
yeah.
for everybody. You can just come in and grab. Like literally, we have people that come in and just to get popcorn.
Yeah.
And it's like, cool. Yeah, we'll see you next week. But I wasn't paying attention because it was me. And so I kind of reached under, and like it didn't really hurt all that much. I don't know if the camera can catch that.
Yeah, dude. Zoom
like,
in on that.
The longer that the day went, it just started getting darker red, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, that's not good." Like,
Damn.
I actually burned the shit out of myself. So.
You really fucking did, dude.
So yeah, I got that going for me,
Nice.
which is nice.
Which is nice.
You could get a little face put in there, you know.
Oh, that would be cool.
Or like draw
Like
arms.
do a tattoo around it, but then I just have to keep burning it to keep it like looking cool.
I
and
know.
all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You don't do that.
Do you remember when I burned my hand? Like I had burned my hand on. I worked for Rothwell Landscape for 36 seconds.
Yeah.
And the back, like we had a trailer, and the back thing came down while we were driving, and we're like skidding on the ground. And so we stopped, and I ran back there because I'm trying to be cool. And I went to pick it up, and they're like, "Wait, no!" And it was hot as a motherfucker. And I like turned my hand, and the thing came down right on my hand. And I was like, "Oh shit!" And when I pulled my hand away, the skin just sloughed off. Oh. Right, so there was like a circle right there on my hand. And our friend Beans was like, "Tell everybody you got a tattoo of a rock." And I was like, because I was like, "This looks gross." And I was like, "That's the most genius idea I've ever heard in my life."
So you're telling me that you ran out in the street
Yeah.
and grabbed something hot that you shouldn't have.
Wait, aren't you guys kind of alike in this matter?
You need to stop talking shit immediately on the muffler incident.
The muffler incident of 2000 and fucking 2000. Yeah.
I think it was like 1999 or 2000, somewhere around in there.
Yeah, with the time you grabbed your muffler that fell off your car and we laughed. Yeah, I can't talk shit anymore.
No, you're done now.
Fuck.
The other thing that I wanted to talk about is we have literal days now until Planet Comic-Con, which by the time when this comes out, I will be on my way to, well, maybe not quite that early because it comes out at like 6 a.m., but I'll, shortly after this episode airs, I will be on my way to Kansas City. And I think I told you guys this last time that we got a photo op with Art the Clown.
Yeah,
and then with Elijah Woods and Sean Astin. And they also added Tom Welling, who was Clark Kent in Smallville.
Oh.
So I thought that was pretty cool, too.
Yeah. Is that a throw-in, or do you have to pay for that?
Oh, well, I mean,
we'll throw it.
Throw Welling in there, yeah.
He'll just hang out with you for the day.
Yeah, he's like, "Hi."
I'm just here.
Whoa, I know you.
He's not charging a fee to be here.
Yeah,
He's just here.
he just showed up. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's, like I said, final countdowns. And by the time this episode airs, we'll fucking be there. So you guys are going to hear all about it next week. That's for damn sure.
Is your heart just a beating?
It is. Dude, like, just the chance to meet, like, Keith David and shit like that, I'm fucking super excited for him. He's a fucking legend in my eyes.
He's cool.
So,
And he just seems cool.
Yeah, he's like, he commented on, like, one of the comments I put on, and you could tell, like, he doesn't really run his like TikTok page and stuff, but he does a lot with it. But like they like commented on one of my praises of him, like, "Oh, thank you, amen,"
Wow,
like stuff like that. And I was like,
Keith
"That's
David.
fucking awesome."
It
Yeah,
really is.
Fucking Keith David,
dude. We asked him about Clockers too. You remember the movie Clockers? It's a Spike Lee movie.
Not at all.
Delroy Lindo was in it.
Sold already. Dude, Delroy Lindo's a badass.
He's a badass. Mekhi Phifer's in it. John Turturro, Harvey Keitel.
God damn, where the fuck have I been?
Yeah,
dude, that movie sounds awesome.
It's just about these kids that hang out in the park and sell drugs, and the cops that have to go after them.
Whoa.
And Keith David plays this dude who's trying to start like a kind of like a boys and girls club for like younger kids, and he's always beating up Mekhi Phifer because he's like, when are you gonna get him? Mekhi Phifer at some point strikes in the movie. Agreed to buy some mattresses so the kids could like flip and do flips on them and stuff. And he's like, "Where the fuck are they?" And he's like beating them up and shit.
Nice.
Ask him about Clockers. I love that.
I'll ask
movie.
him about Clockers. I'm gonna ask Gabriel Luna about season 3 of fucking Last of Us.
Yes.
But dude, like asking Keith David about Clockers is like asking Samuel L. Jackson about like Coming to America.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, you remember that one movie that you were in a long time ago for a little while?
That's why
Like barely.
that Chris Farley skit is so. It's just like it's real.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
You
awesome.
remember when you're in? Keith David's like, "Yeah, I do. Yeah, I remember. What else? What about it?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clockers. Check that movie out. But the intro of Clockers is it's like this montage of gunshot wounds of like young black youth in New York.
Oh.
And it's really, really vivid.
So this is not a comedy.
No. It can be.
I mean, I was laughing at the thought of Keith David.
when
beating the
Keith
shit out of
David
Mekhi
beating
Phifer.
the fuck out of
Yeah, I was
Mekhi
like, this
Phifer.
sounds fun. Yeah.
It's hilarious. He punches him in the stomach.
He's like, "This ain't no movie.
Yeah.
There's no Mekhi Phifer."
They were like, hey. He's just beating his ass. Yeah.
Saw what you did there. That was
So that was really so his Logjam just like fuck,
Dude, I told him tonight before I came here. I was like, "You need to take a shower because you got one more day of school left." And he was like, "Yeah!" So yeah, it's gonna be fucking awesome. Dude. I'm so excited.
This dude is fucking bouncing off the walls.
So, and now that I have an idea of like I know where to go and where my hotel is. I'm staying in the same fucking hotel, so it's like block and a half down, one block over there. But
yeah,
so
none of that rookie bullshit, man.
No, none of the. It's like we got to go this way.
Yeah. Don't right there.
The GPS is telling you to turn right. Like, nope, I fucking know better.
I already know where to go. Turn off that shit.
I saw The Office
detour.
where it made him go into a lake. I'm not doing that shit.
Yes.
Dude, you know who else does not run their own Facebook page clearly? Michael Bean.
Really?
Of Lieutenant Hicks, Kyle Reese fame.
Yeah.
What did he...
Dude, go look at it. Sometime, go look at his Facebook page. His wife runs it for sure, and she's like posts like mostly herself.
Oh,
Aw,
no.
damn it.
And I think she's been knocking a couple back.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's a blast because sometimes there's like one where he's like in the background of the video for a second, realizes she's filming and walks off.
He's like, I'm not gonna be on the book or whatever.
Watch Aliens or Terminator. I don't know.
God. I just like, does he care or no? Like it's one of those like I'm just curious to know like if he knows this is happening or if he just knows but doesn't give a shit.
He does.
Michael Bean. But,
he knows, and he's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I was in Tombstone. You think I fucking need Facebook, dude?
I got smacked by Kurt Russell.
Yeah, motherfucker. You know, he doesn't need that shit.
Nope.
Yeah, Facebook is like the last thing on Michael Bean's fucking list.
I guess that makes more sense.
He's
Not his
like,
wife, so it's like the first thing on hers.
well, guess what?
I mean-
Guess who didn't get invited to the Oscars again? Tony Danza.
Nice
Fuck
throwback.
him, fuck
Nice
him.
throwback.
That's great.
How you doing, buddy?
Dude,
Oh wait, no.
yeah,
I say
D-Bait.
we just like skipped over because you got to tell us more than
it's
Michael
gotta go
Bean
in
shit.
the right order, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm doing good. I did want to highlight a couple of different things.
Oh, fuck.
It's
Yeah.
our doggie's birthday tomorrow. She's turning 15.
Wow.
And she's getting steak because I'm a little worried it might be the last go around.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
that's depressing, but I'm also looking forward to having some steak.
Yeah.
So there's that. But also, no, I want to highlight the American legend and hero that is Afro Man.
Dude,
Come on.
I know.
Props.
First of all, to pull off that suit he did, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
other people, it would just look tacky.
Yeah.
And distasteful and just too much.
Yeah.
But him, I go, why doesn't he wear that all the fucking time?
The
think
one
he
meme, like the meme image that goes around of him sitting there with like the sunglasses and everything, like it's the most perfect look he could have for that situation that he was in.
So him on the stand is how Alex Jones thought he was gonna be on the you know what I mean? You know how he's like all kicked back and like, I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Yeah. Like he thought that's how it was gonna go, but Afro Man's the one who's like, oh, you mean when they were fucking raiding my house and shit?
Yeah. Like I wouldn't have done that if I didn't have the video from them raiding my that's like the best defense ever.
And it's like, also, why did they have that gal like try to like cross-examine him? Like, it's weird. I guess in law, like when someone starts a cross-examine, you can't tag out. They should have tagged her out.
You should be able to.
You should be able
He's
to.
like, I don't know where I'm going with this. Can Bill start talking
Dude,
now?
for real. Because like 4 questions in, it was like, he's crushing her, man.
Just like it's just so satisfying to see like a 100% thorough legal defeat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. From Afro Man.
Especially when it comes to freedom of speech
Mm-hmm.
and getting wrongfully accused of crimes.
Yes. And I think his appearance here in Manhattan at R.C. McGraw's did not hurt him.
No, it did
helped.
not.
In some small way.
I think it can do nothing but help.
Yeah. He's like, Exhibit A, me in Manhattan, Kansas. And they're like, hoping and shit.
Wait, where exactly did you go? R.C. McGraw's? All right.
Okay.
Get him out of here. What is he even doing
The other
here?
team's like, what the fuck? How do we not know that?
You didn't tell me that he went to R.C. McGraw's.
Your Honor, we'd like to, what was that again?
No, you'd be like the fucking lawyer in My Cousin Vinny. State like to dismiss all charges.
Yeah, it's like that doesn't. Is that even how it works? Like at all? Well, down in fucking Alabama, you know, They did.
When it comes to Utes, yeah, they do.
Like just full charges. Fucking.
That was like the perfect like.
It was so
You
good.
got the guy's like whatever it is, the tenor of it. Yeah.
Bull. Yeah. Oh my God.
It's the dad from Son-in-Law.
It is the
man.
dad. From,
Yeah.
When he touches his wife's ass and she's like, "Bull."
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My favorite line of his though. Can you just say now crap? Now crap.
Now crap.
I mean crawl.
Crawl. yeah.
So yeah, that's all. There's
you
nothing
wanna be
else
a
going on
farmer?
up here.
Sorry.
Be my pleasure. Dude, I watched Son-in-Law.
We need to have an episode where
I
that's
know.
all we do.
Dude.
Is just watch an episode of Son-in-Law.
Do not
because
tempt me.
we'll superimpose us over it,
Yeah.
so that we won't get like copyright strikes or anything.
Yeah.
But we'll just watch the movie.
Dude, I'm down. I
mean,
fucking love that.
Can we
movie.
do like a reverse MST3K where you see like their silhouettes, but instead it's the point of view from the TV of us watching it?
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I think you just came up with a great new show.
Jesus, dude. That's fucking
Still gonna get
good.
sued.
Yeah. Damn you, Pauly Shore and that guy probably got together and sued us.
Pauly Shore does not seem like he would be chill about something like that.
No. Every time I see him on a podcast, I'm like, he's way more serious than
Yeah.
he led me to believe.
I feel like it's because I feel like he thinks he's owed more fame and admiration than he got.
Whoa.
But he also admitted himself that he oversaturated the market for Pauly Shore,
He did.
and
Yeah.
people kind of got a little sick of it.
Well,
He
and the Weasel was like a character that he
Yeah.
was playing. That's not really how he was all the fucking time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
still, I mean, that's the perception you have of him.
For sure, because he did it 24 hours. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not the one that decided you should do it. You did.
Right.
Okay, and so then you see him. Like, when I see him on Tiger Belly, he's been on Tiger Belly a couple times. He's been on Joe Rogan's. He's just so serious.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus. But that's also probably years of people like, hey, Pauly Shore, what's up? Thought you were dead. You
fucking suck.
You fucking suck, bitch. You know, he's like, God
well,
damn.
didn't he have that documentary?
Pauly Shore's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder people think that.
He's like, I'm gonna just cash in on this shit. Oh my God. Me, so hood, so good. My family's back in town.
Nice.
How
was their trip?
It was great. They left the day they left. It was that Sunday. It was really, 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 really windy here.
Yeah.
In Chicago, it was snowing.
Oh,
So they got the first like 4 days there. It was like 20 degrees outside. So, but then they went and they got to go to the like a Discovery Center and the library, and it was great. And the first day I was like, this is great. And by Tuesday I was like, this fucking sucks. where are they at?
I'm so
Come on,
bored.
this is
Like I'm used to
boring.
something being lit on fire by now, or something.
Somebody crying,
Were
or
you just like the guy
throwing-
from Narcos just waiting?
Yeah, dude, just sitting outside. I did. I sat outside and I was like,
There's like things out here.
whoa. Okay, well, better pick everything up because they just left it. Yeah, so good. Everybody's good. I think it's funny that we kind of touched on like Jerome Tang's era and K-State because we all know this time of year there's a little thing called March Madness going on, and that's what I'd like to just kind of deep dive into.
Can we just spend the whole time talking about how KU got beat?
Yeah.
I was watching live.
Yeah,
baby.
So shout out to our friend Adam, who is a loyal watcher / listener. He's a KU grad. So Adam, I slept like a fucking baby that night. That they every time in the tournament they lose, I'm like, ha ha ha.
It's gonna kill Bill Self.
Ooh, literally.
Dude, he's
Yeah.
like, I don't think he's gonna be back next year. If you heard the way he was talking at that press conference.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah. He's like,
Oh.
I'm pretty unsure of what I'm gonna do.
He's like, I'm gonna go
Whoa.
home and we're gonna talk. But he sounded super apathetic. Like he's just like, I think he's done. Honestly,
he's got a lot of health problems.
Was it? Yeah, it sounds like it's not good for his ticker.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
I would say when you're having specifically a lot of problems with your heart, kind of a big fucking deal.
Yeah,
It's like you can go without your liver.
for sure. Yeah,
I guess the heart's kind of important.
The ticker is the real deal. Yeah. He like, man, the guy's won 2 national championships. He's won like 600 games. Like
He is like, but I don't even know. Like at this point, do KU fans even remember Roy? I mean, because I mean, at the time he was fucking cherished when he was there.
Yeah.
But then as soon as Bill Self came along and Roy went on to North Carolina, and like kind of didn't really do a whole lot there. I mean, he did well.
Yeah, he did well,
but I mean, not really all that long and stuff. But Bill's been around for so long that I don't even think they really even think about Roy.
No, you know it's
Which
funny.
is weird to me.
It is weird, and you know what's also weird is someone put him and Huckleberry Hound next to each other, and it's like, oh my god, they look exactly. They look exactly
Like they have the same jowl.
Yeah, dude, I was like, whoa.
I can see
No,
that.
I mean for sure he's a made guy, you know, obviously in KU history, but I think that for them, like they got to be KU fans, like it's got to be kind of a little nerve-wracking, considering like nobody stays on top forever. Like you think about, we'll get into like UCLA under John Wooden won the title like 5 or 6 times in a row in the 70s. And they even went down from now they're not really relevant at all. I mean, they're like in the tournament. Good job. But it's like no one stays on top for long. And now their Big 12 dominance has definitely like waned. Like there's other teams that win the Big 12 now.
Yeah.
You know, it's got to be kind of. I mean, I'd be concerned. I'd be like,
Keep it going.
keep it going.
Keep
baby.
it going. We have to turn the camera feed off on me if you keep it going.
Keep it going. So did you guys know that back in the day the NIT was actually bigger than the NCAA tournament?
No,
Really?
how does
Yeah. So back in the that was the first one.
When you say bigger, do you just mean in like prominence, or do you mean like actually like teams involved? Or shit?
You know, okay. So you know what? That's a really good question about the amount of teams. I do like the first NCAA tournament started with 8 teams.
Jesus.
And I believe the
was
NIT,
like all of them.
We actually had to like throw a ragtag team together just so we could get an even number here.
Kansas State. So they got 8 there, and I do believe the NIT 16. I don't quote me on that, but it was in NIT is always in Madison Square Garden. The finals are, and it started first, and it was just the thing.
Yeah.
And then in the 30s, the NCAA tournament comes along, and through this weird like kind of osmosis of like the like media kind of picking up more on the big tournament now, the big tournament, and it was on TV, and that kind of beat the NIT, where it was on in North Carolina KU, I believe. North Carolina KU played like an overtime game, and everybody was like enthralled because they scored more than fucking 40 points in a game. So everybody's like, oh my god! And that like totally that changed the game. But early tournaments were often overshadowed by the NIT. Top teams and players preferred to play in the NIT. But the first NCAA tournament had like Ohio State's Harry Olsen for coach, Fog Allen at KU. So I think that like these kind of like big schools, big name schools, blue bloods choosing the NCAA tournament kind of changed the game. I heard something when we still only had 64 teams make the tournament. Somebody said NIT champion means you're the 65th best team, and it's like that's.
I mean, that's kind of how I looked at it.
Yeah,
for a long time.
man. I mean, really. It's cool and all. I mean, like, especially when your team gets like a kind of advances in the NIT. You're like, hey, this ain't so bad. That's cool.
We're winning something.
We're winning. Yeah. But then you're like, but it's not the NCAA.
Yeah.
You know? And basketball is so much more fun when your team's in the fucking tournament, man. Like, how unfun is this?
I mean, it's like when you're playing for third place.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just, we're going to try, but it's just not the same.
Still going to trash talk all the people we fucking beat, though.
Hey, North Texas, fuck you.
But no, so with like TV going with the NCAA tournament, that's like when like porn went with Blu-ray.
Yes.
Like everybody's like, oh, okay. I guess
Okay.
that's the one we're doing.
Blu-ray just Betamax was like, what the fuck, dude?
What the fuck is HD DVD? Get the fuck out of here.
That's a phenomenon we're gonna have to explore one of these times because hasn't it been influential in like deciding which kind of tech to back?
A lot, yeah.
A lot,
Really?
a couple of different
surprising
times, yeah.
amount, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty much all VR is. It's like they were like, how do I fuck a girl without having to fuck a girl? Or like how having to like get a girl.
I'll tell you, there's that. I saw this one. A guy had goggles on, and then a thing that just kind of punched him in the.
Because didn't we watch that together?
We
Like the morning
did,
show?
we
Yeah,
did.
that was.
And I was like,
fucking
wow,
bananas.
My mind is fucking blown. Dude.
Industry, science, and technology.
He was like,
Somebody needs to like talk about like the arc of technology over the time, like the wheel, this, like the atomic bomb, and then just cut to this guy.
what about iron smelting? Remember that? No.
No. Check this shit out.
Check this out, man. You want to see a chick with big tits?
This is our peak right here. Not getting any better than this, folks.
What if
He's
her
like-
titties actually felt like they were this close to your face?
We've got all of our scientists working on it, sir. Don't worry about it. Yeah, like that guy thought it was so, like his mind was blown, right? He thought it was the greatest thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then someone showed him footage of him going, and they're like, he's like, I'll never do that for him.
You were filming that, you fucking pervert?
Yeah, you sicko. You fucking sicko. Is that how you get your rocks off? This is my virtual reality, huh? This is fucked up. Okay, gang. In 51, the field expanded to 16 teams with auto bids for conference champions. This is where I love, like, now in the tournament, like, a team will beat the hell out of everyone in like the Atlantic 10, like all year. They beat the fucking brakes, but they lose the tournament to somebody who has no business winning it, and they go to the dance. I fucking love it. Now, I would be really pissed off if that my team, but the automatic bid thing I love. I fucking love it. It happened this year, but the Miami of Ohio. I don't know if you guys heard about they went 31-0 this year. They beat everybody, and then they lost. They lost in their conference tournament and to a team that like just went on a fucking Cinderella run.
Right.
They ended up letting them in. Like they did the play.
With that kind of a conference, or I mean, with that kind of a record,
31 games,
Yeah.
man. Come on, dude. You got. I mean, that is hard to
It's
win.
worth something, yeah.
It's got to be. But I was like, people were dogging Miami of Ohio because of who they played, and I was like, I'm gonna see. I'm like, it couldn't be that bad. It was bad.
It was like East Cincinnati State.
Yeah.
It's
Like
that's
East-
not even a fucking. Never mind.
East Cincinnati State, but like their JV team.
Yeah.
You know, like they were the teams they were beating were so bad they don't have a logo on ESPN.com. You know, where it's like that info is everywhere, but they couldn't even muster a fucking logo, dude. Oh god.
Like preview
Was-
unavailable.
Was one of the teams like just white guys that are my height?
What do you mean I can't smoke a cigarette on the court?
Yeah, it was all Bob Cousy looking like. That's what I love about the 50s NBA. The guys just like dribbled so fucking weird.
Here, get on my shoulders and dunk that ball.
Oh, you can't do that. Anybody leaves their feet and they get fired immediately.
I hear they're calling it an alley oop.
No, don't talk like that.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like that at all. The guy's using a ladder to fucking block somebody. That shit is so funny. Because those guys had like real jobs.
Yeah, they were like construction workers who also
Foreman,
happened to play basketball.
They're like, hey, I can't come in. Why? We've got a project going. and a guy needs me in there tomorrow morning, bright and early. Sorry.
We're staining the hardwood in the basketball court tomorrow,
yeah. I'm working on the goal.
Yeah, I'll be here. I just can't be in uniform because they won't allow us to work without a hard hat.
This guy, so there's a guy, Elgin Baylor. Elgin Baylor was all-time NBA great. He averaged like 40 points a game back in the 50s. He
basically like 8,000 points.
Dude, if
you account for inflation.
Well, like no 3-point line. And he still scored 40 fucking points. He averaged 40 and 20 for like 3 years, like 40 points, 20 rebounds. Like he did it all. He had this crazy story where he was in the National Guard. So he would have to fly out from LA. He'd have to fly up to Washington on the weekends and go do like National Guard stuff.
Like sandbagging and shit.
Yeah. And then he would have to fly back to Los Angeles and then play. They're like, can you imagine right now, like if a pro player had to pull something off like that, there'd be no fucking way.
He's like, I got a Zoom meeting I got to attend.
Oh, I can't be expected to fucking play. God damn. I mean, they do stuff like back when Tim Duncan was still playing, his coach listed like DNP, like does not play, and it put old for the reason. Now they're like, hey, he's too fucking old.
I mean, it's
man.
valid.
It's valid. He's 37.
So I wanted to ask though, has the total amount of points scored in a game just gone up over the years? Because I feel like it has, but
so like especially for college, I think for sure with a 3-point line, like for sure. Now I think that like when you start talking about stuff like that, you start talking about efficiency, and I don't want to get too sportsy here, but like the efficiency of some of the shots has gone way, way down. You know, because it's like taking a deep three, Steph Curry. Everybody wants to be Steph Curry. You know,
Rainmaker.
Let it rain, clink. So yes, it has. Let's see. The NCAA tournament in the 50s surpassed the NIT by the 50s. The dramatic, we talked about, triple overtime game, North Carolina over KU. In the 60s and 70s, UCLA, 10 titles in 12 years.
Jesus.
That's awesome and everything, but that's boring.
I would say that would be boring as fuck.
Dude, how did you, like, I want to find someone who was a fan of, like, college basketball back then and shake their hand and go, thanks for sticking it out, dude.
Yeah,
it's funny that we talk all this shit, but that'd be so boring. Meanwhile, the Chiefs were in like 5 fucking Super Bowls in a row. We're like, yay!
Yeah, back to business as usual, boys.
Ask a UCLA fan if it was boring. But
oh, they're like, yeah, winning was totally boring. Fuck you. But John Wooden, they had a thing about him too where they didn't have scholarship limits back then, so he could just offer everybody a scholarship.
Dude,
and then when,
awesome.
and then like they would be like, well, fuck yeah, I'm going to UCLA.
And where is UCLA? Is it in LA?
It is
Yeah,
LA.
it's the University of California in
LA.
Los
No
Angeles.
shit. Okay.
And that's where I'm like, how does UCLA, USC, and Miami ever lose a recruit? You know what I mean? Like a kid chooses like K-State over Miami. You go, what are you doing, kid?
How much are you paying him? How many fucking Lamborghinis did you give him?
Lots and lots of money.
Did you just need a place where you could bury bodies and not get caught?
There's like if you Google Florida Gulf Coast, they made some waves about 10 years ago in the tournament. They beat some really good teams. Their campus is on the beach. Like you know how
hard would that be to get kids to stay in class?
I was just gonna say, like,
looking out the window, like, it's right there.
You know how determined and like headstrong and disciplined you have to be to go to a school on a fucking beach. And it's a Florida beach. It's not like,
like Tuttle Creek or
no.
something.
Yeah.
It's white sand. It's fucking gorgeous water, and you're like, they're the number one, of course, like oceanography school, and it's like, yeah, you got a fucking dolphin right there.
You better be, Jesus.
I don't know how they would ever lose. I did hear a funny story about Hawaii. If you take a recruiting trip to Hawaii, you have to go to school there. If you take, because like I guess
You get a
early
free trip to fucking
yeah,
Hawaii.
early
Come
on, people were like, "Fuck yeah!"
Is that because they don't send you back?
I'll go for a visit.
Yeah, end up in a volcano. Okay. Yeah, people were just going there and partying. And having a
This
good
really wouldn't be a rainbow warrior.
time.
Worst mascot ever.
You know, the player introductions are, well, help me. Help me. I didn't sign on. On to the next one.
Like David Garcia, tight end. I really want to go home.
I want to go home and go back to Kansas because it's the paradise.
They made me drink everything out of coconut.
And on to the starting lineup. Oh, my God. 75, the field doubles to 32 teams.
Hey, now we're getting somewhere.
Hey, gang.
Now we're talking instead of like a day, it's like an afternoon where they're like, all right, and the NCAA start, and it's over.
This is definitely when somebody in New York was like, hey, we should sell ads during this thing. And somebody was like, oh, my God. Yeah, wait a minute.
That'll never work.
Yeah, hey, you need to take a vacation, Johnson, to Hawaii, because you're obviously loopity-loop.
Why don't you go visit their campus?
You have to sign a letter of intent.
And then he takes Johnson's idea. And
Fucking rolls. Yeah. Why don't you take a breather? Boss, I've got a good one. Whoever decided, like, to sell ads during any sporting, like, that's where this whole thing just completely takes off and changes.
wow, yeah.
I mean, that's why, like, we have the college football playoff the way it is now. Like, there are people that are outside of the game that are dictating who gets in because they're like, they'll sell better than them.
Wow.
You know, that's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
You got numbers people involved in picking like who's gonna play.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God,
You
dude.
dare disrespect the integrity of the Tostitos Fiesta?
Whoa. Now, I'm speaking for PlayStation here. How dare you give us SMU? We want Florida State. Yeah!
Shut up! Your opinion doesn't count. You're Beef O'Brady.
Motherfucker. One day we'll get the respect that we deserve.
We'll get our own bowl game.
Beef O'Brady. God. I miss that, and I
Yeah.
want to go there. I get them confused, though, with Beefaroo.
Yeah, don't want to go there.
A second, quick, getting sidetracked here. Have you been back to Beefaroo?
Yeah, I did go back once. I can't remember if I told you guys about this, but it was terrible.
Whoa.
It's not so much that the food was too greasy; it's that it was too much old grease.
Oh,
You know when you can just tell that the
yeah.
grease is like not new.
yeah. And you go, come on,
Yeah.
Beefaroo. I went out on a limb.
Yeah,
I gave you a shot, even after I hated on you,
yeah.
to anyone that
exactly.
would listen.
And I got to experience the duality of onion rings, where we had on one end sloppy, the skin's coming off and everything, and they're just like terrible. On the other, and they were like black.
Oh, God.
It's like, how do you get the mixed bag this varied?
They had like 3 batches of onion rings going on at the same time, and they're like, this one's not done. This one's too done. Fuck it, put them all
The
in.
new
Who's doing the
guy's like-
fryer? Goldilocks?
New guy's like, put them all together, I guess. And that's the Beefaroo way, buddy. Dusty, have you been to Beefaroo?
Not
Why?
once. Not once. I always forget that it exists.
Yeah.
I'll be 100% honest with you. I will forget about it in like 6 minutes
Yeah.
and won't cross my mind until you bring it up again.
The Atlanta Hawks of fast food just kind of forget they exist. Boston College is also a lot like that, where I'm like, oh, yeah, they have a school.
See, with me, it's Minnesota.
The
The Golden Gophers.
ooh.
I always am like, oh, yeah, I forgot about them.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Then,
they're actually pretty decent in
Oh,
like
yeah.
a few different sports. So
For
it's like
sure.
they pop up every once in a while. It's like, oh, shit. Oh, yeah.
you know what they're like dominant at? Hockey and wrestling. They fucking, man.
I didn't know about the wrestling, but the hockey, it's like, come on.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
Minnesota.
yeah.
It's like,
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
But yeah, wrestling, that's interesting.
Yeah, dude. A lot of those like Big Ten schools, Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota, they're all fucking good at wrestling. I think Brock Lesnar.
I was going to
was the
say, I
Minnesota
want to
guy.
say, well, it was either there or like fucking North Dakota. Or,
Oh, it was North
or
Dakota.
It was somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like in the upper Midwest region.
Yeah, I mean,
They were-
he is like North Dakota handsome, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, and he basically lives in Canada now, so it's
The North Dakota, they're like, oh, we don't have a wrestling program. And he's like, no, I wrestle for you now. Oh, okay.
It's like, I'll put it this way. I'm either going to wrestle another student
Yeah,
or we can do this right now.
Just kick your ass.
Yeah.
I'm wrestling somebody.
yeah, like he needs a coach, but doesn't need a coach. Yeah, it's just somebody that sits there like, so what are your qualifications? Like, I teach physics. I just had some time, and I don't mind. I carry Mr. Lesnar's bags.
Inertia comes into play every once in a while, so I feel kind of.
Hey,
You know.
watch out for his inertia. Shut up, you fucking. Dan, that was really funny. Oh, my God. 85, we get the 64 teams. And then they structure them. 4 regions, the Sweet 16, Elite 8, and a Final 4. Villanova ends up this year, 85 is a big year. For not only 64 teams, but Villanova beats Georgetown, which is still the highest seed to win a national championship, an 8 seed. And this is a iconic one because a guy from Georgetown, Sleepy Floyd was his name. He was coming down like they're down, they need to score, and he passes it to the wrong fucking guy. And I'll give him this though. I will say this, and this is, I think, one of the things about TV, like the marriage of TV and sports, especially college sports, there's a bigger deal about contrast in jerseys. Like it's bad TV when the jerseys are pretty similar.
Yeah.
And if you look back at this 85 fucking game, Villanova and Georgetown, it looks like the same team out there. And I'm like, no fucking wonder he did that, dude.
It's like oh, this one's gray and this one's slightly darker gray.
You can't make perfect split-second decisions for longer than 2 seconds.
Dude, you can't even watch the game and be like, yep.
I'm following this completely. Yeah.
Dude, it could be like your kid playing. You're like, oh shit, where'd he go?
Fuck him. It's like when you're playing Mario Kart and you look up at the wrong screen and you're like, I'm kicking ass. And like, no.
Meanwhile, you're over in the corner just
like,
hitting the wall.
the fish. The guy's fishing.
Lakitu.
That's what it was like watching that fucking game. Because there's just nobody fucking can see shit. 2001, we added another team with the addition of a play-in game to accommodate a new automatic bid. And then the first 4 was introduced in 2011. K-State's been a part of a couple first 4s. Mm-hmm. I kind of like them. I think they're kind of fun. They actually this year Texas came through and got pretty far as a play-in team. But it's also kind of fucked up bracket making, which we should definitely talk about. You guys into bracket making?
Isn't it called bracketology?
It is called bracketology.
I haven't made a bracket in a while. I will say that I saw ESPN had posted that after KU lost, there was exactly one perfect bracket left.
Yeah.
Whoa. I love hearing those stories.
Yeah. And they also have been tracking how many imperfect brackets are. Like there were people that got none of the games right.
Like literally didn't get a single one.
That would have been me.
Horrifying, man.
It's like these two teams aren't even playing each other. How did you manage that?
Write this in?
What the fuck is that? Is that hieroglyphics?
McDonald's University doesn't have a team.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Dude.
Whoppers.
The Monstars haven't been a team since 1996. Come on, man.
And this is just a drawing of a red truck you put in there. So, yeah, and I thought it was really funny. I saw this, the perfect bracket. The chances of you filling out the perfect bracket. 1 in 9.2 quintillion are the chances that you're going to fill out a perfect B. You have a better chance of winning the Powerball twice in 1 year.
Whoa.
than you do.
All right.
awesome.
To put it in perspective.
I'm going to start playing the Powerball.
Yeah. You go, hey, man, I could win twice in 1 year. Better chance of that than building up a perfect
Say
bracket.
the bracket thing ain't really working out. So
I always think I'm gonna, and then
Yeah.
no.
Is there a prize that comes with getting a perfect bracket if anybody ever gets it?
So okay, yes,
Do you become the next president of the United States?
in the clause, no, you become a diplomat to where you can just murder people, cold blood, and no one can fucking touch you. So if you go in, they do have the perfect bracket challenges, but you have to enter them. Like if you just did it and you're like, hey, haha, look, everyone would be like, that's a waste of probably $7 bazillion. But like if you entered into like ESPN's they have a bracket challenge every year, you would definitely
Make
win
some
that
bank,
shit.
okay.
Definitely win. Because I mean, you could make it like $1 billion.
Yeah.
You know, and I think Mark Cuban actually did that every year. He's like, $5 million to whoever does it.
Wow.
And people were just like crazy about it, but you'll never do it.
Never
It's
has to
just
pay out.
Not gonna happen, man.
I love making promises like that. It's so
Yeah.
so satisfying.
I mean, has there ever actually been a perfect bracket?
No.
I didn't think there was. So
There was a couple years ago, there was a guy on ESPN.com that had filled out one, and it got as close as it's ever got. He missed one on a Final Four team, but he got so close. But he forgot to put in the national champion, like the winner of the game, so it wasn't going to count anyway. But everybody was just keeping track of like, this guy's fucking doing it. He's really doing it. But he
man.
fucked up at the end and didn't.
Always
like,
a little technicality there.
man, dude, can you imagine? That'd be
No.
fucking
A
cool.
little mundane detail.
I also like when you do fill out a bracket, what do you do? Do you have a certain je ne sais quoi? Do you have a strategy to go by? Do you go mascot versus mascot? Do you go, oh, I know somebody went to Loyola Chicago? What do you do?
That's about it. I think I hit auto, but then I'll like modify,
make it like a little adjustments here and there.
Like, okay, I know who that team is, so I think I might be able to guess this.
Mine is strictly name recognition.
Ooh.
I
Yeah.
know that team. I don't know that team.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's not worked out well at all.
BYU, fuck them. They go like really far. God damn it. Let's see what I wanted to CBS and now TBS, TNT, True TV. It's wall to wall. I don't know if you pay attention to that. Like during the first weekend, there's like 67 games going on at the same time. And, True TV for the one time a year that they're not playing the
NCIS
or Impractical Jokers.
Oh my god, yes.
It's basketball, just wall to wall, and I, for one, love it.
Do they cover it like Iron Chef, where there's just like a guy, like there's like 3 reporters reporting on what the other reporter's reporting on?
I wish. Well, they kind of do that. They have Charles Barkley and Kenny Smith, the inside the NBA guys.
Yeah.
They kind of are like the central hub, and then there's all these other people, of course, like calling the games.
Yeah.
So then, Charles Barkley's like, I think that guy's an idiot. He's just like totally talking shit on people.
That's awesome.
And it's the March Madness thing has really grown in madness. Like people are going fucking crazy for this every year. Let's see. Here's some fun triv for you. The phrase March Madness was coined in 1939 by a high school official, H.V. Porter.
Yeah, but what they don't give you as the context is he was referring to it in a very negative way.
Yeah.
Like he was pissed. He's like, this is March Madness, I tell you.
Yeah. Actually, it was Reefer Madness.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then
Reefer Madness.
Reefer Madness. And then somebody was like, whoa, if you replace Reefer with March, and it was like, whoa!
You got the alliteration. I like it.
Also, what's with everybody back then going by initials? Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Is it just because people couldn't spell very well?
Ron. Just call me
never gonna
RJ.
remember that.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Just call me RZ. But I'm like HV.
Yeah.
Come on, that's not JP.
Yeah.
JP is like a
Yeah.
HV. It's like what you got, HVP or something? You little bitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
About 95% of us do.
What is it? Glad I'm not alone. What the fuck is also with serial killers and their middle names going as well? What is that?
It's because.
Come on, Dust.
No. There really is a reason why, and it's because it's for identifying purposes. That's it.
Okay.
Because like when you talk, like if you're talking to a guy, you don't like think of his name as like James Earl Ray.
No,
you just think that's just Jimmy.
Yeah.
Or that's James. That's James Ray.
That's
Or
JR.
whatever.
Yeah.
Or
That's
whatever.
J.E. Ray.
Yeah.
But when they're talking about him like on the news and shit like that, they have to be specific so it's not that James Ray, it's this James Ray, James Earl Ray. It's strictly for identifying purposes. That's why.
Yeah, you don't want to have another one of those Sarah Connor situations.
Sarah Connor.
Yeah.
Sarah Connor.
Yes.
Dude, yes, not Duke. He'll live. I hate when I ask a question and then the explanation is so concise.
Actually makes sense.
And makes so much sense.
Yeah.
It makes me feel stupid.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can you come up with another?
Well, because I mean, if you think about it, like people are like, okay, well, how about why not Jeffrey Dahmer? It's like, how many people do you know named Jeff Dahmer?
That's true.
Dude.
I mean, fucking Lee Oswald. Yeah, I'm sure there's a couple of them running around.
Yeah,
there,
they're like, not me.
To give you some credit, I always thought it kind of had to do with like, when you're little and you do something real bad and your parents call you by your full fucking name. I just thought it was like
That's
when
the
you do
government calling
something
you by your
really
Christian
bad,
name.
they're like, okay, you got full name status now, bitch. Like, not only are you doing double life sentences,
Wow.
from now on it's Daniel Colin Smith instead of just Daniel Smith.
Forever, dude.
Forever.
Forever. You got middle named forever. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, I like that one. That one makes more sense.
I mean, you can go with either one you want.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
that was great. Okay. Speaking of names, UCLA holds a record with 11 national champs, like we talked about, 10 and 12 years under John Wooden. 7 straight from 67 to 73.
Wow.
God damn.
That's like during Vietnam, too. Jesus.
They're like, hey, shouldn't we get double? Because we're doing this during Vietnam, right, guys?
well, and think about it, too. It's like the people that they had playing weren't exactly their, like, top people because they were getting recruited and shit.
Yeah, until they went
made up of draft dodgers.
Until they went.
Yeah, it's basically like I burned my draft card. It's like, cool, you're center.
It's just a bunch of people's shin splints.
Well, they went. That's who they were playing against. Like they're playing against like the. But it's like you can't have Bill Walton in Vietnam because he's 7 foot tall. They're like, dude, you're gonna get shot so fucking fast.
The second he gets off the helicopter, done.
Hey, boy can play basketball, though. I'll tell you that much. He could have played at UCLA. That always tripped me out, too, about, like, David Robinson. Remember him?
Yeah.
He played for the Spurs?
Yeah.
He was in the Navy. And it's like this.
They call him the Admiral.
Yeah, the Admiral. There's that submarine that he just, like, laid down. And they just, like, like a toy submarine. They just, like... What is that? That's David Robinson's submarine, sir. He just like shot torpedoes like this.
Did he have to sleep in the torpedo bay because it's the only place long enough?
They accidentally fire number 2. Wait.
He's like, I haven't been able to sleep in fucking months, guys. This sucks. So yeah, this is good. This is going really well. Okay, once again, the lowest seed, Villanova, 8 seed to win it in 85. Yeah. North Carolina has made the most Final Four appearances with 20 plus.
Dude, is Duke on that list? Because back when we were growing up, Duke was always getting pretty far in the tournament.
So here's the deal.
I mean, fuck Duke, but yeah.
Yeah, no, they will. I mean, I'm sure that in the comprehensive list, they're like 3. right behind probably KU. They're always going to be good.
Yeah. And it pisses me off.
I know, dude. It's Duke. Duke. The Cameron Crazies. You ever heard of the Cameron Crazies? So the Cameron Indoor Stadium is that's where they play their home games. And so all these kids, these Duke kids, like it's like the stadium's built like on top basically of the court. So they're like always fucking with people. It's a really hard place to play. And they call them the Cameron Crazies. And I'm like, fuck them. They're going to be doctors and lawyers and shit. Fuck them, dude. I don't give a fuck about you.
But as soon as I see a Duke fucking degree on the wall, I'm like, fuck this guy.
You're waiting, and you're like nervous, and you look up and you see Duke, and you go. He walks in, he's like, hi, how you doing? And you go, fuck you. Fuck you, prick.
He's like, yeah, I'm used to that. Anyway, so your cholesterol is not looking good.
And you go, yeah, well, you know what, just not looking good? Your face, you fuckhead.
Fair enough. Your blood pressure, we really got to talk about that.
You want to talk about basketball? What about football? You guys aren't any good at football. Huh?
Okay, that's just hurtful.
yeah. Your insurance won't cover this. Fuck you.
Not to mention, sometimes they call my poops Dukes.
Whoa.
Got to drop a Duke.
And Dookie?
A Mondo Duke.
Ooh, a Mondo Duke. I haven't heard Mondo Duke in fucking
I think that should be reserved for like when you really like it's like a life-threatening shit.
I thought it already was. I thought that was.
Yeah.
We didn't need to discuss that. Like if someone comes out and goes, I dropped a Mondo Duke.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to see a Chipotle burrito in there.
Your first thing should be like, do I need to call an ambulance? Or no?
Do I need to call a former Duke grad in here to check out your prostate?
Are there any of them that are plumbers? Then yes.
No. Let's see. Of course. So 2018, check this out. The first 16 seed to beat a 1 seed. UMBC, University of Maryland, something, beat Virginia, and then Fairleigh Dickinson beat Purdue in 2023. Anyway,
what?
Yeah,
the poet?
Yes. So UMBC beating Virginia, that actually helped out one Kansas State University team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that was the year.
Yeah, that was the year that
remember that.
Bruce Weber took them to the Elite Eight, because if it would have played out like it had forever, that was the first time ever. So you think about it, 1933 to 2018, a 16 seed had never beaten a 1 seed, and it happened. And the next game would have been against K-State. And so we get UMBC and beat the fucking brakes.
Everybody's like, Cinderella story. We're like, fuck that.
For sure. For sure, the Cinderella story. The 8 seed Kansas State Wildcats. Which I always thought, like, I thought all the shit that we talked about Bruce Weber, and I did a lot of it, that tournament, the next game after that, we played Kentucky. Mm-hmm. And they were bigger than us, and they had more, like, really good guys than us. And he did such a great job of, like, coaching that team. And, like, down the stretch, like, calling timeouts. When there's a dead ball, you can sub people out. And, they stop. Hear the horn go,
yeah.
And they sub people. He did such a good job of, like, not wasting timeouts and waiting for dead balls to switch people in and out. It was amazing. I've never seen a game coach like that in my life, but I will always thank the UMBC Terriers. I think it's University of Maryland, Baltimore County. They fucking.
It sounds like a bank.
Yeah,
I got my car loan from them.
Yeah, dude. Don't go or don't go. I don't know if I should cheer them on.
Actually can't open another account there right now.
I'm overdrafted like a motherfucker. Yeah, I think they made the tournament again this year.
Nice.
Which everybody was like, whoa. But I will never forget watching that at home and being like, oh my God, K-State was supposed to play. Because that year, too, Virginia was really good.
Yeah,
they were really fucking good. And they were one of those teams where it's like, they didn't score a lot of points, but they didn't let you score a lot either. So the games were like 42-30. Oh, and I was like, oh no. And they fucking lost. And it was amazing. Also,
What was the name of that school that had the nun that watched
Oh,
Loyola Chicago.
Loyola?
Okay.
Yeah.
Loyola
Was it
Chicago.
like Sister Catherine?
Sister
or?
Catherine or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
something like
ran
that.
into her too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was that's who beat K-State that year. Was that?
Yeah, because everybody was like pissed at us for ruining fucking the Banks story.
Yeah.
So they were like, oh, fuck that. Loyola, you go beat them because they got a nun that everybody loves and shit, and she goes to all the games and whatever. And it was like, fuck her.
dude. Come on. I wanted to be like, you know how many people she's hit with a ruler? Come on, man. Like, nuns are mean, dude.
Do you know how many terrible sex crimes she's helped cover up?
A bunch. I'm willing to go on the record. Yeah, that was a funky year.
That was,
in
yeah.
NCAA, yeah. And then of course, just a couple years ago, we had our run, and another run, the Elite Eight, which was amazing. Marquise Noel, and Keontae Johnson, and we beat Michigan State. That was really cool.
That was awesome. Am I mistaken, or is Elite Eight the highest we've ever gone? No, we made it to the Final Four once,
So
didn't we?
K-State's made it to the national championship.
Oh, shit, I didn't.
Yeah.
Like, this is like 1958.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Let me. Sorry. But we've made it to Final Fours. Like, we made 3 or 4.
Okay, I'm talking
insane.
not even necessarily like modern era, but the somewhat more modern era. Like, let's say 80s on.
Yeah.
80s on.
I think 8's as high as we've got.
The Elite Eight is the
Yeah.
furthest it's gone.
Because, I mean, yeah, you see all the fucking banners up at Bramlage and shit, but it's like, yeah, that was 1952.
Yeah, 1951. We
Oh, it was
played
close.
Kentucky. We lost to Kentucky in the national championship. And then that's it. It's been a lot of Elite Eight, Sweet 16.
I say because K-State was good at basketball back in the 50s.
Oh
and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Very, very, very good. But yeah, here recently, the Elite Eight is the best. But it's also like a reminder of like how fucking many games you have to win to get to a Final Four. Like, you have to win 1 million goddamn games.
It's like
man.
6.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Along with, like, you play in the tournament, like you're the Big 12 tournament, then you go through the whole season. Like, that's a long ass time to be playing basketball.
And
man.
no one's getting bye weeks or anything, right?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, so you play on the weekends when you play in the tournament. So
Yeah.
you get a break, but it's like a couple
Right.
days, and
Like,
then
but
you got to
you-
fly home.
But you don't sit out like a round that other
No.
people have to compete.
No.
Okay, yeah.
And then, like, you just think about, like, flying all the way home. And then, like, you practice, and then you got to get on a plane and fly
I
back
say
down there.
during that time that they it's not like they're just at home chilling. It's like they're practicing and like running
Yeah.
drills and shit.
And
It's
then, like, by the way, like, half-ass going to school.
oh, they go to school? Weird.
That's for a whole nother podcast.
We call that blue chips. I might actually have to fill out a bracket next year, but I think I'm going to base it strictly on mascots and outfit.
Whoa.
And it will be the first perfect bracket, and people are gonna. It's gonna be a question that you don't want to answer for the rest of your life. Like, Dusty, how did you pick all these teams?
I don't want to talk about it. What I do want to talk about is going on to YouTube, rating, reviewing, and making comments on the episodes, watching every episode you possibly fucking can, going on to Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and really wherever you get your fine podcasts from, giving us a listen.
Yeah, type in Podcast Boys.
Hey, is that the Whitney Lion over there?